To test our Fibonacci algorithm, we will call it down here. For our first test, let's pass in a position of 6. We should expect to get the number 8 returned because the 6th number in a Fibonacci sequence is 8. Let's see what we get. Great, we got 8. Next, let's pass in 12. We should expect to get the number 144 returned. Great, we do. And finally, let's pass in the number 20. We should expect to get 6,765 returned. Great, we do. Our Fibonacci algorithm works just as it should. One thing to note is that this algorithm we have written has a very bad time complexity because every time we call our Fibonacci function, we call it twice more inside of the function. This results in a time complexity of O of 2 to the n, which is an exponential time complexity, and it looks like this on the chart. It is very inefficient. You can see how bad the time complexity really is by passing in the position of 40 into our algorithm. As you can tell, it takes a while for our answer to be computed and actually show up on the screen. That is really bad considering we are only trying to find the 40th number in the Fibonacci sequence. What would happen if we tried to find the 1000th number? Well, we actually don't even need to go that far. If we simply pass in a position of 50, our program will freeze and our browser could crash. I encourage you not to do this as it could cause some problems for you and you could lose any unsaved work that you might have. I will pass the position of 50 into our function now just to show you what happens. As you can tell, the page has become unresponsive. So in reality, this is not a good algorithm to implement in practice, but it is a very good algorithm to know for technical job interviews, and it shows that you have some computer science fundamentals. To fix this runtime problem, we will implement a new Fibonacci algorithm in the next section that is much more performant and does not give us these runtime issues. We will use a very powerful technique called memoization to solve this problem. See you in the next section.